So you and your friends did this, but how did this clan called the Rangers end up being formed? How did this group end up coming together?
Well, the story to that is Keith Brown started it, and I think it was one of the first clans. Like there was even a list of clans at a certain point because there were so few that you could list them all on one page. And it was just designed to be a group of people playing the game together so you could have a team to compete with other teams. And we hang out on IRC, so you just naturally become friends with these people. And nobody really knew what you were supposed to do besides play games. So the when we first made the movie, that was unexpected. Nobody knew that a clan could be, you know, a group of people doing something other than playing. And it's been great. Like all of the people that I know from the Rangers, I've known for longer than any of my other friends now. Maybe one or two people from childhood, but these guys I've known them for 14 or 15 years. And I've only met them in person once or twice, you know, max. We all lived hundreds of miles apart.
Are you still definitely in touch then with your clan? Are you still like communicating? Are you still playing with them?
You know, ironically, we see each other on Facebook more than anything. I'm kind of bad. I haven't been playing with them as much as they play with each other, but they're on my Xbox. Sometimes I'll see them playing Battlefield or Call of Duty and drop in, and I miss it. I haven't had time to play games as much as I'd like now that I work on them. You know, you sit in front of a game for 9 hours a day. You go home, you want to go out and do something.
It's like I've sat in front of games all day. The last thing I want to see is another 3D
Yeah.
character.
Oh, and I've become, this is the thing, if you work in the games industry, there's a danger of becoming a game snob. So that's where I am. Like, I'll look at the first person shooters coming out and be like, not going to play any of these except this one and only because of this mechanic. But I still love games, so that's always true.
Will the clan itself ever return to filmmaking if they ever thought of turning and pointing a camera at
Oh,
the screen again?
there was a brief period where we considered a revival, but I think at this point we're all doing other things. And honestly, like Machinima's moved beyond what we would have to start over from scratch and see what people are doing now.
Because
My,
sorry, go on.
oh, go ahead.
I mean, machinima now has like gone so far. I mean, people are adding their own CGI effects and everything. I mean, what do you think of that?
Honestly, I think that Machinima should be kept simple. Like I think that the brilliance is being able to tell a story quickly and with a different kind of medium. So if you're telling a story, go for a story that works best in the medium that you're dealing with. And if you have to alter it so radically that you're, you know, making all these special effects and stuff, well, shouldn't you just be doing it in, you know, Maya or Softimage or Max or whatever and just doing a straight up animation of it with the game assets? That said, I think it's fun to do. It's fun to make game special effects. So as long as you're having fun making machinima, you're doing it right.
So, do people still contact you about Diary of Camper? Do you still have people asking you about it?
Oh, you asked. Every every so often, maybe like 4 times a year, the clan's contacted with questions about it, and every a year or so from me, I get somebody asking about it. When it was the most popular, you know, multiple times a day, and then for a few years afterwards, I get a request every month or so, but it died down. It's been forgotten, really. I mean, nobody knows what my contribution was except for a few guys in the Rangers, and so much has happened since then.
Now, would you ever consider re-uploading all your old films onto YouTube now? Like, just have a channel, just put
Oh,
everything
I'd
back
love
on?
to. If I could find them, if anybody out there has these movies, please contact us and see if we can make a YouTube channel. I've lost a bunch of them. I think we have some of them, but hard drives die and you know years go by. It's easy to let these things slip through your fingers. I've gotten smarter now. I've got two backup drives that I just back stuff up to. But back then, I was foolish.
I mean, as you said, you're now in the games industry. Did you ever try and see if you can implement something that would help make machinima in any way? Did you try and slip that in, or?
Well, I've been working on console games mostly, so haven't had quite so much of an opportunity. But I will say a lot of the things I learned doing the machinima, just about how games work and also doing, in-game cinematics has been directly applicable. I've done quite a few in-game cinematics now for different things, and I did technical art, so I did the special effects and setting up the different scripts so that the building explodes and then the effects play and then the characters run across the screen, that kind of thing. It's very similar.
Well, you've been a terrific guest, and it's been an absolute privilege talking to you.
Oh, thank you too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Birke. I've been Caboos15. Catch you next time.